bringing us gorgeous fountains for years. They have been bringing us wonderful hoses and all of the accessories that we need to get our gardens growing and keep them thriving. Now we have the Bernini self-watering set of two 15-inch planters. 1,900 orders already placed since we introduced this at midnight. You get both of these, and we'll talk about the self-watering battery operated feature with this in just a moment. But the colors are important because I want you to think about where you're going to put them, what the outside of your house looks like, does it match your shutters, what is your patio furniture, what's the vibe you're trying to create. We're giving you all of these amazing colors to do just that. So this is the green. And again, these all look like stone because of the Firmastone technology that is very similar to what Bernini uses in their fountains that gives this now the look of stone, but you get the convenience of something that's going to be lightweight and easy to move around your home. Next to that, we have the black. And so if you've got black wrought iron furniture or black of the solar powered lights that kind of frame your home, that would be a really great color to choose. Next to that is the terracotta, which is that classic kind of clay tone and always like popular. The good thing about this is this technology is not like clay, so you don't have to worry about chips and cracks and splitting. These are designed to be UV safe and they're going to hold their color outside. Next to that is the burgundy, which again is just such an elegant color and one that I think you don't often see in traditional outdoor pots. Go right behind that, and that is the putty. That's a great neutral. It's kind of a taupe-ish mushroom color right in between a gray and maybe sand. Next to that is the beautiful light brown. Oh wait, I did that backwards. This is putty. That is light brown. Sorry. So the light brown is the one that looks like mushroom. This one is the putty, which is basically your off-white or clear ivory color. Then we have what has been the most popular today already, and that is the cobalt blue. And what a rich color. If you want your plants and your garden to really stand out from the house, this is a good color for you. You get two of these, and they're self-watering. Of course, we have the son of creator John Yiser here with us, Jack, to talk to us about the technology. And what an exciting opportunity. Spring has sprung in many places. We're looking forward to planting and getting going with everything that we've have coming our way. But there are a lot of folks, myself included at times, that worry about overwatering, underwatering, and this is a system that is designed to help solve that problem. You get them both at a price of $69.98. At retail, you'd pay over $105 for them.
And honestly, I would put myself in that camp as well. But I'm always concerned about underwatering or overwatering because I've always wanted to grow something exactly like this. Now, we had our good friend Barbara King specially make this for us. So all these flowers, all these beautiful flowers are in this Firmastone pot, and we just think it looks amazing.
It's beautiful.
And it's the pot that's helping these grow so well. Because it's watering from the bottom, it's getting a deep root structure. And that deep root structure is helping the flowers petal more beautifully, bloom better. And it's so amazing because on top of that, and I'll spin this around so you can see it as well, we have the water module indicator. So now this little blue light tells me I need to add water in. This plant is dry and I need to get water in, and otherwise it will start to wilt. And so I want to make sure I get water in it. So here's what I'm going to do. It's a simple process. Once you see the blue light blinking, you just take the water module out, add water in, and it's that simple. So now I have water in there and my plant is ready to go again. It's got its drink, it's good to go. And then now I just have to wait until the light comes back on.
That's
so you can
awesome.
see it's off now. There's water in it. The plant is healthy and fed.
We have some video animation that kind of also explains and shows what that looks like from the inside.
Exactly.
So basically what it does is actually feeds the roots at the bottom of the plant, gives the plant that drink. Can we show that video?
Yes,
There it
and
is.
so there it is. So you can see the light blinking, so now you know it's time to add water. I think of this as the most lovely little reminder. You know, it's so easy to forget sometimes when the plants are just sitting there.
Right.
You think they look beautiful, they must be feeling beautiful, but they might be screaming out saying, oh, I need water.
So
So
parched.
that's why we have this little indicator. This really came from an idea my dad had when he was 18 years old. My grandma used to get upset at him because he would forget to water the plants whenever she would go out on a business trip. And so he created this little invention that would sing, "How dry am I?" Whenever it would get, whenever a timer would go off and say that the soil is too dry. So that's why we added this little water module indicator. So you can see here again, I've got a plant that's a little bit dry and needs a little bit of a refreshment.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna add in the water, and I want to show everyone at home just what it looks like. So this is what you're gonna see, what you could see if you had some X-ray vision. You would
Yours
see-
won't be a cutaway like this.
but you would see the water in the bottom tray, and that's important because the roots will search for the water, and you want your plant to have a deep root structure. So they're going to go all down into the soil. Meanwhile, the soil's wicking up the water to provide it for the plant. So it's going to keep getting deeper and deeper, getting a more sturdy, more solid base.
And it's going to take what it needs. I
Exactly.
mean, it's just the way that nature does it, and we're now able to do it inside our homes or outside of our homes. You know, I was thinking about my plants that are outside during the day. The sun is baking these plants, and
Exactly.
sometimes I have to water more than once a day.
Exactly. They're
Because
soaking
the
up so much of
sun,
that water.
They soak it up, and there's also, you know, dehydration that happens and evaporation that happens. So the plants are thirsty all the time.
Exactly.
This is a fail-safe to make sure that those plants are getting the water that they need.
Correct.
So I'd love to show what it looks like and how the
Yes.
process of how we put it together, and then I'd love to walk and show how
Yeah.
gorgeous this looks.
So,
go ahead.
I think it's
Reminder?
probably best to show with
wanna show
over
a little-
here. Yes,
okay,
exactly.
great.
So right here, I think we have a great example because this Firmastone material, you might have seen it on some of our fountains before, is so great. It's so easy to hold and manage because
Yeah.
it's lightweight.
What is
but
the weight of this?
it's only a few pounds.
This is
I
like,
mean,
it weighs like what you would expect a bucket to weigh.
Exactly.
That's great.
It
yeah.
weighs almost nothing for something that looks, feels, and almost sounds like stone.
Yeah.
But it's that mixed composite material because what we're doing is mixing an actual piece of stone like this, soapstone, with a composite material to
Okay.
make this durable material. This
And
is
a lot of our decks and other equipment around the outside of our homes are being used with the same kind
Exactly.
of technology. And then here's your water reservoir
Exactly.
where, of course, your water fits. And then you get that little battery operated indicator that lets you know when that water level is low.
And that's just a few AA batteries.
Yeah.
And you know, honestly, the best part is this will actually last you for about a year. So really what's gonna happen is you're gonna put the batteries in and you're gonna forget about it.
Right.
And all you're gonna see is the water light come on and remind you to water it. Because that's what's so nice is if you don't have a green thumb, or if sometimes you just forget, or if you're asking someone else to tend to your garden for a little while, the nice thing is there's no reason not to know these plants need water. You got a little blue water indicator light letting you know exactly what needs watering.
Look how beautiful the colors on these are too. I mean, the choices include the burgundy that you're looking at. Right next to that is the terracotta. And keep in mind, it's two of these for $69.98. It's not one pot, which again, and a lot of times, if you were to go to one of the garden centers to buy a pot, you're gonna pay close to $60, $70 just
Exactly.
for one. You're getting both of them. Here's the black. Next to that is the green, which is that beautiful verdigris. I love that color. You also have the cobalt right behind that, which has been very popular. Here is the putty, which is your off-white or ivory. And then we also have that beautiful mushroom color, which is called light brown, to place your order. 400 orders already placed in our show. And when you look at them in the garden, whether
Exactly.
it's plants, whether you're getting ready to do your tomatoes, I'm so excited. I bought the Girl Next Door tomato and vegetable set. I cannot wait. And this can be indoors or outdoors.
Exactly.
So that's, I love it for the indoor vegetables.
It's so nice because these are so easy to move around. You can really
Right.
put them anywhere. But as you can see here, I'm getting the little water indicator light that my tomatoes need a bit of water. So just like you're saying, these are maybe something you might want to grow outside or in
Right.
a greenhouse. They're much more trying to intake water. So I want to make sure that this gets a good drink. And then I'm going to put this back in after giving it a little douse of water. And then
And that's
then
like
we
a
go.
wick. So
Exactly.
it basically goes in, it registers how much is in there. Well, maybe you could really put a little bit more in.
Exactly. But the
And
nice
you
thing
can
is,
see the water level when you fill it up, so you don't have to worry about overwatering it, nor
Exactly.
do you have to worry about overwatering your plants. A lot of times when your plants are, the leaves are starting to turn brown on the edges, the reason is because you're overwatering.
exactly, and you can see right here, I've got another plant that's a little bit dry, and I can tell because the water indicator light is letting me know,
Right.
hey, it's time to dry, it's time to give me a little bit of water. I'm thirsty. And so I just pull that out, add water in. And again, the nice thing is, it's not just that you can see the water level that you're gonna, so you don't overwater. Because this is actually a tray that's feeding water instead of pouring onto the soil,
Right.
you physically can't overwater it because you're not gonna waterlog the soil.
Right.
The roots are gonna grow down and soak up as much water as they need. So
And-
then all I'm gonna do is gonna place this back in here and it's gonna tell me, yep, I am now ready to get drinking.
You're also not pouring water on top of your
Exactly.
flowers and blooms, which a lot of times will also damage them. So
Exactly.
once again, this is the ideal system for watering your plants, making sure that the plants get the water that they need, make sure that they don't get more water than they need. And what a value today, because typically this would cost you about $53 at retail by itself. Two of them would be over $105. We have them for $69.98, and if you need something to fill it, we're going to help you with that in the second today's special value from Roberta's. That's going to give you two beautiful hydrangeas. So a great opportunity again to get you started. Now's the time. A lot of our plants are starting to ship, so it is time to think about how you're going to do it. And with these beautiful planters, you're going to be able to enjoy hopefully a season full of beautiful flowers, plants,
Exactly.
vegetables, and fruits. This is M132836. There's something so satisfying too, Jack, about watching your garden thrive.
It is so exciting. It's
Yeah.
like accomplishing a task.
It
It's one
is.
of those things that it's allowing something to grow and it's so beautiful. I think the best thing to do as well is to take a look. So you may know us, you may have seen me or my dad come on and offer you these beautiful fountains, these amazing fountains that have awesome texture. And what's so great is that these are that composite, that Firmastone material. These are some of the best fountains that have ever come to QVC. It's the same material and honestly matching colors. So this is the other great point. So the alabaster that was so popular in the Bari fountain is the same tone that you're getting in this sand for the pot. So if you have a Bernini fountain, you can now get matching planters as well.
500 spoken for. And again, this is
Wow.
about getting that
Thank you
estate
so much,
look
everyone.
to your home, that beautiful finish, whether it's indoors or outdoors. And once again, the fail-safe part of this, I'm going to turn this around so you can see it, is this self-watering indicator. It will let you know that your plant needs water. And basically, it's a two-piece system. So the reservoir is underneath. It works like a wick, and it feeds the water in through the bottom, through the roots, so that your plants get the amount of water they need. Just think about it. You know, yourself or a pet, they won't drink more water than they need.
Exactly.
They're only going to take in what they want and what
Exactly.
they need. So this is going to give you the indicator to let you know that that's it. And for the ladies like myself and anyone who's in the age of possibility, at this point, we're looking for solution-based products. The problem is that we either overwater or underwater our plants, and we want a solution to help us with that. Well, guess what? We get it today with our today's special value, and we're getting it at a banging price, but the price is only good for today. So take advantage of that now and get yourself two of the planters. Now, let me go through the colors one more time, and then I'm going to have Jack walk us through and talk about the process and what this does. This is your green. It's that beautiful verdigris color. And for most of us, our plants are maybe up against other brush or a wall. Turn the watering system so that you can't see it, and from the front, it looks like just a beautiful stone
yes.
planter. But what's great is that you got the indicator to let you know, hey, it's time to put some water in there. Here's your black. You get both of these for $69.98. The next one is the terracotta, two of those. And doesn't that look like actual terracotta? Because of this special Firmastone composite, it is designed to look like stone, but they're lightweight and easy to move. And then on the end is the burgundy. Top row, We've got the light brown, which is kind of like a shiitake mushroom tone. In the center is the putty, so that's your true kind of ivory cream and will match back to many of the fountains that you've seen. And then finally the cobalt, which is so cool. I love the variation of colors. It makes it look like natural stone. And then don't forget, and now 600 orders, they all have that self-watering reminder there. It's a smart planter. It's
Exactly.
going to help you do the things